Okay, we just got back from the farmer's market, and this is my grocery getter, so I thought I'd do a little bike check. It's mid-century. I'm not sure the exact year. There's not much information on the Worksmans as there is the Schwinn's, so somewhere between the post-war period to the 1980s, and the reason I know that is because I'm not sure if you can see that. It says MGM Electric Local 40. So it was a lot bike at the MGM studios in Culver City, and MGM owned those studios up until 1984 about, so sometime between 1945 and 1984. This bike was really beat up when I bought it. I got it for $40, and there's some quirks about it because of that. This rear end is totally junked up. I think it got hit by a car or something. You can see this seat stay is all bent out of shape, and it was re-welded at some point. And when I got it, there was no crossbar and there was no rack mount hardware or rack. It was just the fork and the frame and the wheels, obviously, but I sort of restored it and made it my own. So I brazed in this crossbar so I could fabricate and mount all of these, the rack mounting system. This is just a walled basket, the largest one they make, with a wood piece of wood in there to bolt it into. I built this fork for it just because those bladed forks are really heavy and sort of ugly in my opinion. So this is just like a nice little biplane. And then I also built this stem for it, just like a little giraffe stem, sort of. It'd be nice if this was longer, but it's not. So components wise, I got some Paul cranks, 170. We got some bear traps, Suntour XCs. These are from that era, I don't know exactly when. This is shout out to Paul at Atomic Cycles, an anodized, I think 13/16, maybe 7/8, I'm not sure. I did have to shim it regardless. There's some weird sizing going on there. This is a Brooks B15, not the B15s that they make now, but they discontinued making these. It just has a lot more leather down here. It's basically a B17 just with extra leather. You know, everyone has one of these. I had to have one too. In the rear, we have a Shimano CB E110 coaster brake hub. Probably the most reliable and readily available parts for a coaster brake, and it's attached with the Bike Co-op Special. This is really good if you're racing coaster brakes or you just sort of want something a little stronger than a P-clamp. Go ahead and use one of these, it's pretty nice. Anyway, I built these are blunt 35s, front and rear, 20-inch in the front, 26 in the rear. Shout out to Nate at West LA Bicycle hooking me up with those. I have a sine wave, 20-inch wheel specific dynamo hub. I haven't set it up yet because dynamo lights are really expensive. We got the upside down Chris King because I'm quirky like that. We got this dude from Blue Lug. He's nice, I like him there. We got a lot of spacers, and then one from Money Bike. Shout out to Shell, thanks for that. Also, Shell gave me this one. This is the Paul to match my Paul. Thank you, Paul. And then here are some Ron's ortho bars, which are pretty perfect and kind of are almost the same as the standard bars that would be on here. And then we got the Coke bottle grips that came with the bike originally. I love these. This one has a reflector. That one doesn't. I wish it did, but you know, that's okay. This is just like a little army surplus bag that I've had strapped here instead of like a feed pouch, but it works good. Put my wallet, whatever, in there. And then, you know, wide foot, Blue Lug, yada yada, you know the deal. Nice rack that my friend Nick nice kickstand that my friend Nick gave me. Thanks, Nick. I think that's it. The bike is really fun to ride. It's one of my favorite bikes to get out on because it's just so chill and it's so weird and people like it and I like it, and that's all that matters. So yeah,